Hello guys, Vergil's Pride here, and today I'm going to be giving my thoughts of the many sci-fi and superhero movies, but before we begin, let me know down below what you guys think about the latest sci-fi slash superhero movies that are coming out in 2021. With that out of the way, let's get into the video. Roll the intro. Alright, so I have a list, and yes, I'm checking it twice. I'm going to find out which movie has been good or bad. So there are many sci-fi movies coming out in 2021, and I really want to give my opinion about these movies. So keep in mind that this is actually meant to be a prediction video, right? I'm not confirming which movie is bad. I'm just saying, oh, these are just my personal thoughts about each individual movie from the sci-fi genre. First, let's talk about Dune. Dune is based on a book written by an American author, Frank Herbert. When I first saw this trailer, I was like, whoa, this is pretty good. However, I have one problem. There's a lot of sand. I must be like Anakin Skywalker because I don't like sand.
It's coarse and rough and irritating.
And it gets everywhere.
Let's be honest, if Anakin Skywalker watched this movie, he would probably have a stroke and die from the amount of sand in this movie. I don't know much about it, but should you watch it? Probably not, especially considering there was an original Dune movie from 1984, and that movie flopped extremely hard. Some even called it the biggest disappointment of the year. Next is Infinite, and I don't know much about Infinite other than he's a freaking Sonic character. All jokes aside, I don't know much. So, is this movie going to be good? Probably not. Now, here's the thing though, if you don't have a trailer or not enough information, I can't really say that your movie or whatever the hell you're producing is good. However, if you want to go watch it, go watch it. In my personal opinion, I think it's probably going to suck. Next is Chaos Walking. I have no idea what to say about this movie. It is based off the sci-fi trilogy, The Chaos Walking, and that's pretty much all I know. I have watched the trailer and I think it's really interesting to see Daisy Ridley, Tom Holland, and Mads Mikkelsen. Okay, so is this movie worth watching? Probably. I might go see it just for Mads Mikkelsen and Tom Holland. So should you watch this movie? Yeah. Bad news, everyone. Wow, this is truly unfortunate. As I was making this video, I just found out that the studio that was producing this movie actually said that it's unreliable, so I guess no, don't go watch this movie because it's probably got canceled. Next is Black Adam. Go watch it. If it has The Rock, I'm watching it without any questions. Alright, let's be honest here. I think this could be a good movie, but the current state of DC movies has me worried because a lot of them performed really badly at the box office. But I think The Rock can actually carry this movie, just like Jim Carrey with the Sonic movie. But who am I kidding? I mean, this probably could suck, but hey, you never know. This could be a really good movie. So, in my opinion, go watch it. Speaking of DC, we have our next movie named Zack Snyder's Justice League. Yeah, after watching the trailer, I was like, okay, I'm kind of looking forward to this. But then again, my expectations are really low. So should you watch this movie? I mean, if you're into like director cuts, then yeah, go ahead. However, there probably is going to be stuff that I like and not gonna like. So it's a 50-50 split for this movie. Another superhero movie that I'm looking forward to is Black Widow. This movie needs no explanation. I cannot wait to see it in theaters. I am so hyped to see this movie. So, should you go watch this movie? Yes. Next, we have a movie that actually surprised me for quite some time. That movie is Snake Eyes. I really want to go see this movie even though I'm not like a huge G.I. Joe fan. However, I remembered from the live-action G.I. Joe movies how much of a badass Snake Eyes was, and I cannot wait to see this movie. So, should you go watch this movie? Yes, go watch this movie. Okay, this one is the most interesting of all. This is actually an anime movie, right? And I know what you're thinking. I should have put that in the animation genre. However, let's be honest here, it's sci-fi, and of course, I had to put it in here as well. So I kind of... yeah, it took a while, but I said, fuck it, let's put it in sci-fi. We all know about Evangelion, right? Well, here's Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.0 Thrice Upon a Time. And yes, That is a big ass name. Honestly, I really want to go see this movie because Evangelion is just one of the, it's the OG anime, right? You have to have so much respect to watch this anime. And man, I cannot wait to see this movie. And because of Evangelion coming back, I'm willing to rewatch the whole Neon Evangelion anime series again. So should you watch this movie? Oh yes, go watch this movie. Alright, we can do this. Last three. Let's talk about Morbius. This movie is really interesting. This is another Marvel movie, but this time it's meant as a horror movie. I don't know much about this character or what his backstory is, but it looks really good, and I might go watch it. So, is this movie worth watching? Yeah, go ahead. Next, we have The Matrix 4. I think this movie is going to be really good. The Matrix films, in my opinion, are really twisted, and they just really wrap your thinking of reality, and I really love it when the Matrix films do this to their viewers. So I don't really have a lot to say about the Matrix 4. I think it's going to be a really good movie. So should you go watch this movie? Yes, go watch this movie when it comes out. Next, we have my favorite movie that I am hyped to talk about, and that is Venom 2. That's right, Mr. I'm Going to Eat Your Pancreas is back. Oh yes, I remember watching the first film in theaters and I was absolutely blown away. I really do love Venom. He went from being my least favorite villain to becoming my, one of my all-time favorite villains / anti-heroes. So should you go watch Venom 2? Oh yes, 100% yes. Go watch this film. And last but not least, we have Shang Chi. I'm looking forward to this movie. However, there is no trailer except for some fan-made trailer that should get freaking deleted from YouTube, by the way. But I will say this right now. This movie, well, from what I've heard, it sounds amazing. So, as a side note, one of my favorite comedians is also going to be starring in this movie, so...
Of course I'm going to watch it.
So should you watch this movie? Yes. Go watch this movie when it comes out. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe. My name is Vergil's Pride, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.